Hi friends! Today's topic is about how to spend just 5 minutes a day on scales and get the maximum benefit from them. We should treat scales the same way we treat brushing our teeth. Brushing isn't boring, it doesn't throw us off balance or cause any harm. Because we know the right technique and it takes only 3 minutes. Yet in the end we get beautiful, healthy white teeth that help us smile, eat and support our overall health. As you've already guessed, I advocate for scales because in classical music, if you want to play it, they are always there. In this video, you will find a complete guide to scales and you will finally learn how to play them effectively. Once you've mastered the basics, just 5 minutes a day on scales will give you the maximum benefit, as long as you play them the right way. And today I will show you exactly how. Here's the structure we will follow. First, we will focus on correct movements and how to build proper technique. Then we will move on to practice how to work with scales step by step. After that, we will look at which scales and keys to play. And finally, I'll share some extra techniques that will boost your results even more. Make sure to watch till the end because this is a complete system. All the parts work together and the final techniques I'll share multiply the results many times over. And don't forget to subscribe, because on this channel you will find only the most effective and professional methods that bring real results in the shortest possible time. And of course, your like is the best way to say thank you for the knowledge I'm sharing with you. And now let's move on. Please turn on all your focus because we are starting the lesson. The first thing we need to learn about scales is the position of our thumb on the keyboard. It stands on the keyboard and doesn't lie on it. The thumb depends on the position of the wrist. The wrist should be in neutral position, not raised too high and not dropped too low. Now about the fingers. All the fingers should stay together as we are holding a round object in the hand, but without any tension. Not like a chicken claw, but more like a gently holding a ball or a little round animal. The next is about elbows. The elbows should be slightly opened. So not like this, but like that. It's like the bow on violin, this movement. And the thumb always prepares the next position with this movement. You see, I'm prepared. But of course, it has no tense. Our main goal when playing the scales is that every sound, every tone on the scale, every single note should be even. In this setup, the fourth and fifth fingers are naturally weaker. So, at the beginning, we give them extra attention. When we first start practicing scales, we rely a bit more on the fourth and fifth finger, pressing a little deeper into the keys. So go deeper, deeper. Let's play 2 octaves. Switch, deeper, switch, deeper, deeper. So put your weight, distribute your weight on 4th and 5th finger more. So feel this little anchor. It's like adding a slight weight, just enough to really feel them and make sure they stay round. At first, this needs very careful control. Later, the effort will be balanced out so that the stronger fingers and weaker ones produce the same even sound. If you are serious about improving your piano playing, scales are a great beginning, but only the beginning. In my one-on-one lessons, we go much further. Building solid technique, developing freedom at the keyboard, and achieving results quickly and effectively. With over 30 years on stage and 15 years of teaching, I know how to guide you step by step so that you see the progress and enjoy the process. If this is what you are looking for, the link is in the description box below. The speed depends exactly on this movement of the thumb. The faster it prepares the next position, the faster the scale will come out. At the beginning, you don't need to play the scale fast. You should focus your attention on opening the elbow, which allows the thumb to turn more freely. So open the elbow like that. At the same time, the thumb should be placed correctly on the keyboard, preparing the next position very fast. All this requires a lot of attention, which is why playing a fast tempo at the beginning is inappropriate. When we practice scales, our sound goal is for each note to be even like beats on a string. This means we need to play each note slowly and attentively, listening carefully to whether we are producing an even tone or not. First, we need to engage our ears, and second, to feel the bottom of the key. This will help relax the other fingers. For practicing purposes, the dynamic should be mezzo forte. I would practice C major scale at first like that. Another important point is not to lift the fingers up. We should think of our playing apparatus like an airplane flying on aerodynamics. The more compact we keep the hand, the faster we will ultimately play. This sense of aerodynamics can and should be also practiced at a slow tempo. So I'm very compact. So instead of swinging the fingers upward, we go deeper into the keys. This also helps to avoid all kinds of hand problems. So which scale should we play and in which case? I don't recommend C major actually, because its hand position isn't very comfortable. There is nothing to rely and hold on to. Everything is white. Surprisingly, the easiest scale is D flat major, because in the scale the right and the left hand play together always with the thumb. So together, 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 together. The fingering for the D flat major scale is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And so on. For the left hand, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. So to make things more challenging, you can take a scale like A major. Because it has 3 black keys, which don't behave very predictably for the hands movement patterns. So at first like this, then like that. This is already a more advanced level. I usually warm up with 2 scales, one minor and one major. For example, I would play E major and then C sharp minor. I play both the melodic minor and the harmonic one. This is like 2 different scales, so basically I play 3 scales. The major one, the harmonic minor and the melodic minor. I recommend to start a new scale about every 2 months, but you can also warm up with the several different scales and keep them in your routine. That's perfectly fine. You don't need to play the entire circle of fifths unless your goal is to prepare for a scale competition. Now to techniques for learning scales. You can practice them with stops by pausing on the next thumb position and then later pausing in octaves. The same, of course, for the left hand. And you can play using dotted rhythms. Or dotted rhythm reverse. Heinrich Neuhaus, the greatest piano teacher of the 20th century, said that the most important thing is our intention, what we want to hear on the instrument. That's why when we practice scales for a long time, we must carefully build these new movements into our brain and the hand until they become automatic. And listen to what comes out. The principle is it's better to practice for 5 minutes with focus than to rush through aimless exercises with unclear movements. This will affect your technique much more than producing unclear sounds for no clear reason. Today you've seen that scales can actually be very effective. Of course, applying this knowledge takes time, but once you'll do, you will be surprised at how much your technique improves. The key is to practice them effectively, and later on just 5-10 minutes a day will be enough. But most of all, scales are a tool, a key to help you build perfect technique so you can fully express the artistic meaning in music. I'm also planning more videos on piano technique, so make sure you don't miss them. Subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to say thank you, give this video a like. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye.